Once you've revealed the roots, I'll destroy them. Shite. Here we go again. Years of practice.
Been stung.
You'll get it next time. This won't do. Strike down the pillars. Trouble's about. Crawl on me. I can see the pillars. Leave it to me. I'm right here, you know. Focus on the pillars around us. Dodge! Eyes peeled. I can show you. Move it, Red. Time to relieve these poor souls.
When all this is over, I might retire.
You'd miss it. You know you would. Over here. Look. Dead animals, again. Different symbols and magic. Seems they were used as bait. Is this how we got through the soul's vigilance? The incarnate is hidden away here. Stings bar the path. I can't seem to get a good grasp on the spectral fabric.
So, here we are.
They wanted immortality. They got it.
The trade isn't fair. Guess that's the point. Now let's go before I change my mind. Dark rituals, void breach, general weirdness. Lemmy can't be far.
Ghost wards cannot manifest.
wards work well enough. You didn't need to kill so many bots.
Demonologists use necromancy. Maybe he thought he'd bring them back when he was done. Wards.
It's awfully calm. Why is it awfully calm?
I'm at your side again. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
Get lost, won't you?
Spectres. They haven't noticed us. Stay low. Beware. Wards. I can manifest now.
Piss off!
Creepy hideout. The governor's spawn likes a bit of drama.
This one's different. It looks like it died diseased. This is some dark, sideways magic.
It's forbidden. I've read it.
Sometimes I worry about you. What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void. So, you can see me. Aren't you full of surprises, young Master Haskell?
You may talk. A Banisher ghost. Amazing. How on God's earth did you find me? Never mind that. Thank the Lord you did. Thought I was going to grow old in here.
As hiding places go, the void is quite the choice.
Yes, an amazing place. Or plane? World? The Araloo is not easily described, but it makes a fascinating study. Tell me, how did you get past the Guardian beneath the mill? Did you...
We fought it. Don't...
You fought it? Of course you did. A good thing too. I was starting to think it was what...
This isn't a social call, kid. And we're the ones with the questions.
Oh.
We must talk of Caleb Watson. Why in the hell would you give him a
Ruth's death hit poor Caleb hard. He was alone, and so I would often stop by. He took a keen interest in my studies and was a good listener. When he learned that she could possibly return...
You saw his grief as an...
Oh. You know the ritual too?
I've studied it. The actual ritual. Not the...
Yes, and I'm sorry. I found it in a copy of De Occulte Philosophia by Cornelius Agrippa von Nettesheim.
I've met my fair share of illustrious occultists, and none owned enough. Much is lost in translation or altered in the printing. I doubt your copy is an...
Of course! The power is in the words, and mine were wrong.
You mistake foolishness for audacity.
Surely the acquisition of...
Will you still say that when Pennington accuses you of witchcraft?
Miss Comenius.
Your father tasked us with an investigation, one way or the other.
Ah. I think I understand what you're saying. I might be in a tiny little...
From the looks of this place, you're knee-deep in research. What are you doing here exactly?
Searching for the origin of the Harrow's Plague, of course.
Of course you do.
Now, at first, I believed the water poisoned, but my father sealed the well, and yet folk, they looked for witchcraft, a foolish, uneducated suspicion, yes, but with some truth concealed behind it. You see, the Araloo taints New Eden. Its influence leaches into the Harrows. The evidence is
By the Araloo.
Neither name does it justice. This place is beyond words. The Araloo, Mr.
How can you be sure the void has tainted the region?
In New Eden, the threshold between our plane and this is thin. I also believe it happened before. Some years ago, New Eden was hit by another epidemic.
Yes, we learned of it.
I believe that first epidemic was caused by the porosity of the frontier. Although, where theirs was an affliction of burning flesh, ours is there is a substance, a strange ooze. You may have noticed it. This, I believe, is the true... It carries a particular stink, on the scent of which I experience first
What do you expect?
to find a cure. The ooze seeps into our worlds. Unfortunately, the Araloo is a formidable place. Tricky. A maze constantly evolves. I found an oozing crack in the ground. The terrain then remade itself, and I can get...
Perhaps we might be able to find a way through.
Would you? That would be...
You see ghosts. You stroll the void as if it were your garden. You possess and share forbidden rituals.
I'm Lammy Haskell, and I am a man of many sciences. I am, in fact...
That raises more questions than it answers.
What are the pillars of the universe? Which principles underpin existence? As occultists, do we change the world, or each discipline I embrace peels back a new layer of reality? I'm yet at the beginning, and see where I already...
Are you a demonologist?
More or less. Less, more so. My father sees occultism through the eyeglass of...
If you don't share your father's faith,
I believe in the afterlife. The proof is about, and if the void embodies eternal despair, there must too be a place of hope.
Your father is convinced a witch poisoned his well. Caleb Watson was cursed by a ritual you...
We must counter the devil with knowledge of his tricks. That, my father always said.
aye, I can imagine your father's...
When I was 10, he gave me my initiation. Demonology, sir, as he would say. He saw me as his heir. Then, of a sudden, the books were forbidden. So I stole them. The very same books he'd forced upon me as a boy. I understand them where he does not.
You've studied deep...
When my father forbade me to continue, those big books were very boring until they were forbidden. Suddenly I could not get enough of this. More recently, a good friend of my father showed me that I had only been scratched.
Who was your father's friend?
An itinerant Frenchman who often visited New Eden in recent years. He called himself a true pursuer. As a thinker, he was prolific and profound. My father was so proud to be included in his discourse. For him, knowledge is the ladder to greatness, and greatness is the prize. To me, knowledge is itself.
Let's go take a closer look at that ooze then.
And with that sorrow gone, do be careful. My home is your home. If you need...
The Araloo is not your home.
What is this thing?
Banisher rule number 4.
If it oozes, don't touch it. Another botched experiment?
It may be native to the void.
Antea, we should get going. So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
The more powerful the loose cannon, the more dangerous it is. I don't know that I buy Lammy's hair of the dog theory, but I feel strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find out. Oh, God. I need a wee bit of help here.
Yes, I can take it.
Well, that was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Wards, you're on your own.
Huh?
Wards, I'm going to need a hand here. I don't think so. I am warded. I cannot.
No more wards.
Thank you.
More fun. Raging random.
It's gonna be good. Oozes through the breach, suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Let's see what lies on the other side. Where are we now?
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
The ooze affects the incarnate too. Who goes there?
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone. What might you be then?
What was?
Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You? It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
The cries of the innocent have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs. I feel something close. The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money.
Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well,
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
That was Deborah. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
Try this on.
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume. too?
Another shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
I can't worry.
Perhaps a reward's here to counter the curse.
Well now, I'm honored. I'm at your side again. Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. A ward restrains me.
Another ward. This one looks intact.
Have some of this!
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back. A ward restrains me. Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
Expected no less from you, Mrs. Gibbs. Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden Town with the governor.
That's not what Deborah was saying.
Well, the Gibbs were not at home to rational explanations.
No, we need to find something else.
The greedy shall fall, and their certitudes be smote when the final judgment comes.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Can the blind lead the blind? Will they not both fall into the pit?
Get lost, won't you?
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
Like falling off a log after being startled by a wisp in Akashus.
Never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
A wee Highland kiss for you. Come under threat.
Don't step in that. I mean it.
find a way around then.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here. I can't help you. The ward's power is gone.
To make you angry. Were those echoes we're hearing, or the shadows speaking?
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first? The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
To deliver you from the way of evil, your captives are unleashed upon you.
Think you could take... Watch out. Spectre possession.
Take him under.
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse. Don't just stand there. Move.
Devil take it!
Yet in your cowardice and in your pride, you brought yourself into lay the blame. Guilty.
This looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source. I love doing that.
guess it's giving me the willies. Is it cursed?
You are sent back.
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off.
Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow. Whoever it was, it looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
This must be Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through.
Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
Innocent, guilty, the guilty, innocent.
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
They brought more friends. Reinforcements! Let's get back up. Kiss for you.
Those things
remains came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Or Bacche liquefy. This is something else. The ooze reacted to our presence. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them.
This is it. This is the source. How do we get to it?
You have turned your back from love, looked away when first needed. Guilty.
We need to stop at some point. He would be all right.
Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down?
Whatever you have sown, you shall reap. Alone, the Lord, misunderstood, so you shall remain.
An echo from the past drifts by. A ghost left a fragment of their past here.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
Clemency, Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
Dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
Then do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. Why now?
Hiding the evidence perhaps of his role in the witch trial. They connected him to the demonology he used to reinforce his authority.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob.
All deserted you, none
Alice, can he be good?
Who are you?
Confess! Let them speak!
If we speak, shall you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
Let rule the grave. You have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
Sworn to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges. Cowardice, oath-breaking, deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Pain hereafter.
I only seek the truth.
Truth is a poison, most believe they will. Poison the pain.
Bloody hell. Not me. It's a cheap trick. How the hell just came out of that shadow?
It's working. Keep at it.
Hell's balls!
Getting rid of that ooze should weaken the shadows. Ghosts are dangerous, and I've no reason to show mercy. Bloody shadow. Well, I rebuke his.
Banishers are guilty of poisoning the body politic. You portray yourselves as saviors sent to deliver us. But with your dark hearts, the evil only worsens. Your witches, and witches must fall.
We use rituals supposed to help the living, not curse them.
Magic is only a tool.
I think this one is mine.
This is good. I'll take care of this thing.
This isn't going well.
Shadow's got its strength back.
Don't let the ooze get back to its shadow.
I ought to face myself.
I need to be the one to face it. Blasted pest! I'll take care of this thing.
Health ball!
Let me. Leave it to me. You won't do that again.
Let me end this.
Judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Enough. Can we please get out of here? That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel judged. Like I'll never be understood again. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare. Most think them a myth.
Haskell's cowardice is to blame. To save his own arse, he condemned a woman he knew to be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
According to the map, the treasure should be near.
Now this place looks like the corners on the map. No, I don't just fancy my own garden.
Trust me, you don't want a garden.
Away with you!
Watch out! We made it out. Hogging all the fun.
That down there, I was tense. I was impatient.
The infamy's doing, not yours.
No. Doesn't change the feelings. I never thought I could feel such anger again.
They were Deborah's feelings, not yours.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at once one thing above all else, my friends, is true. The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in His name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banisher speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. There's a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden. If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price. That's the beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
It tells the story of a woman, a teacher, living peaceably among friends, until there came a plague. In fear, the good people went to their governor. "The devil walks among us," they said, "and you must save us, or we will find someone who will." This governor knew he could not save them, but he could give them a witch. The train band captain shackled the school teacher and locked her away. She would confess, or she would be judged.
Deborah Comenius was a witch, Mr. McCraith. She was the devil's tool, and worse, much worse.
The picture of yourself.
To repel the devil, the wise and fearless man must learn the...
Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil, past the hem, beyond the invisible?
What gibberish?
No? Your good friend Etienne Roulet did not. It seems they knew worthy. Do you then consider yourself...
In order that a war be just, firstly, the authority of the sovereign. Second...
Aye, the Summa Theologiae of St. Thomas Aquinas, a classic quote from which you have convenient. A just cause is required, namely that those who are attacked should be attacked. The trial was not fair. You had no...
Credible witnesses gave believable testimony.
Witnesses like Gibbs, who pressured you into a guilty verdict to avoid being suspected of witchcraft yourself.
There was pressure, I'll not deny it. But I did what I did to protect the colony.
You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce.
I live and let live.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my...
What do you really want?
I wish only to serve. I am the trust...
Without them?
Yes. Maybe I do need them. How very human of me. But these people undoubtedly...
Admit it. You toy with magic.
You, sir, are
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job. The poison below the well is no more. No thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was, then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it? Belladonna, Hemlock, Fox...
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her...
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most...
She died because she would not...
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not...
You had the power to stop the madness. But instead, you chose to let it run all the way to its barbaric conclusion. You brought the curse down on New Eden. Then you called we Banishers in to fix your mistake. You boast of your knowledge of demons and spirits, but in truth, you master nothing. You're a peacock. All show and no meat. I'm not here today to bring justice.
But this man, your governor, brought death to your doors.
No.
He deserves blaming. And shame on me if I don't do it.
Hell's bells!
Friends, have I ever not served the interests of our community? Have I not protected you? Have I not loved you?
Oh, Mara. Oh, God. To the living.
Death to the dead.
This is unfair.
Is the evil gone for good?
Far from it.
Then, who will protect us? I will. While Mr. McCraith fights the curse of New Eden, I will protect the people of the Harrows. Or at least, I'll try. Now let's all return to our homes and pray for forgiveness and the strength to bear the consequences of our actions. Your fee. One of the many debts my father left me.
You'd best put your own debts first, young Master Haskell.
Don't I know it?
After all this, don't forget to rest.
She was audibly busy today.
Wait. Spectral stains. Haunted house.
Hallowed be thy name, Marcy. Our beloved angel, heaven sent. I'm busy. What do you want? God lights the firmament of the heavens to divide day from night. There are no more nights. There are no more good days.
I don't know.
The weather's improved. It's almost nice.
The sun was risen upon the earth when logged.
All right.
What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. God has...
Lammy? A witch?
I seen him. I seen him do his ritual.
What has Lam...
What news around the...
On what subject in particular?
How goes it? Aye. Tell me about this angel.
The angel is my sister, and Marcy wandered in the wilderness for many days and nights. And then, one day...
He's haunted by a ghost, but thinks she's an angel. I hope you're taking...
Speaking from personal experience, she's likely not an angel.
Oh, thou of little faith. I have not yet met God, but I do...
Perhaps I should envy her cert...
If you are blessed enough to meet my sister, then you'll change your...
I'd like that.
Near the old mill, hidden at the end of Long Beach, is a cave. They never could find her body.
I must...
God...
If Hugh puts his faith in his sister's ghost, he's a fool.
I can understand the need to believe, but come on.
It's not for us to change his mind.
So, what now?
What did Ceridian say when we first met?
Once we'd weakened the nightmare's influence, we could use...
Deborah's grip on the settlers. We'll return to Ceridian's island. From there, the void...
Just like that, eh?
Well, yes, just like...
But aren't we rushing?
We've lost too much time already. We have enough... Sometimes I hate another free woman. Bright, sensitive, kind, murdered by a craven rabble. Cowards hiding behind fake... They won't even say her name. Why?
They know no better. They know only fear.
Especially when a woman is...
Mara's not now anyway.
A woman died for nothing and it mattered.
That's not what I meant. But the lassie is dead.
Perhaps she does not want... When I left Cuba, anything could have befallen me. Though I had the wrong tongue, the wrong sex, the wrong skin. I expected so much more from the world. Arrogant to believe I needed no one. To shut out my mother and experience Curandera.
Your childhood friend.
I had little and wanted more. A dangerous thing when you... Anything could have befallen.
But something did happen. Something happened to Deborah. And then something happened.
You still have your life.
What's it worth when I'm no better than those cowards of New Eden?
We made a choice, Rory.
Aye. Look, all this, it's a lot to endure. We're both exhausted. I know I am.
I cannot tire.
I know. I know how hard it's been for you.
You have no idea. None at all.
I'll do my best to understand, if you'll let me. We should have faith. Look at us. We'll get to where we're going.
Shut up, Red. Shut up. This isn't about what we have conquered or what we have achieved or how far we have journeyed. Look at us. Look at me. I loathe what I've become. Can't you see that?
I was trying to help. I'm sorry.
Stop apologizing. Good night.
Antea? I would have gone with you. Not funny. I have to walk to the stupid bloody island.
Antea? Please tell me you're here.
There you are. Ready to go?
I just got here. Can we talk? Why did you leave me alone?
You were not alone. Can we go now?
How come it's not working?
Let's ask Seeker. This all has to end, and I'd rather it was sooner than later.
Aye, let's make haste. But slowly.
There's a spectral web here, but it's new. It's stronger, but I think I can do it.
Oh, easy there.
This'll only take a moment. See?
Well, throwing my weapons through your will is a little unsettling. The spell isn't working. I think she's gone.
Onwards.
You have my thanks, Miss Duarte.
Much obliged, Sir McWraith.
Seeker! How can she find anything in this mess?
Is that really what's important right now?
She draws well. Why is there a letter from Deborah Comenius here?
And who's Grace? No way back to New Eden Town, and no seeker either. Our only clue points to Kate Newsmith. Maybe she knows this Grace, and where to find her. Shall we dance then?
Aye. Always.
Ask for help if you need it. I can help. If the spirit chases were working, we wouldn't have specters. I'd stay to figure it out, but we need to see Kate. The path is safe for now.
Always so reassuring.
Ready to walk through it if you are.
Something's here.
Hidden.
Is it worse to lose your faith in your fathers than it is to lose faith in yourself? Those in the Harrows who lived would be wise to look inwards, to reflect, and then to pay penance. But none carry a greater burden than young Lamentation Haskell. How will he guide the faltering faithful when he has so little faith in himself?
Not much meat on those.
A little is better than nothing at all. Ugh, siblings.
Feeling guilty about Iomide and Temi?
On principle, I refuse to feel guilty. Yes, I feel guilty. I should have made the journey. I should have gone to see them.
Time flies.
And oh, how it has flown. Ghost walls. I cannot manifest.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible. Missed me?
Always.
Destroy those ghost wards, if you want me back.
Try this on for size. Highland kiss for you.
I'm right here, you know. Something has me. Wards. A ward restrains me.
with you.
Doesn't this ocean air just make you want to sail the open seas?
I've always wondered where your love of boats came from.
I definitely was a pirate in a previous life.
Down, boy.
He's here.
Hidden. Spectres have gathered around. Why not force them to appear?
Reveal your true self.
They never learn, do they? Did we miss a few?
Kiss for you. Sit down.
This isn't over yet. I think I heard the sound of a gun call.
this on for size. Not strong enough.
I have another in sight.
Bastard.
Move it.
Away with you.
Hogging all the fun. That corpse is gonna shoot. I have another in sight.
This bite's not easily chewed.
It's about to shoot. Careful. They mean business now. I'm right here, you know.
Get back up.
Look out!
Try this on for size.
Too easy. Whose clothes are these?
under threat.
Dodge! The veil here is as thin as in the cave where you found me. The same lonely feeling presses down. Something's written here. Something's written here. I believe it's from Marcy.
Some of this.
Run, Red! Swarming specters. Force them to appear with the right words of power.
Gavamarcas and Alice. They brought more friends.
Possession incoming.
More fun.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Don't let us stay down. God, you're tougher than a gadfly.
Did we miss a few?
Stop
stubborn bastard.